feel about being a member of the Information Society? That's a difficult question because I didn't know we were in the Information Society.
Hey everyone, it's Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. The last few days, literally all the rage has been iOS 14. I've seen it all over my Instagram, all over my TikTok, all over my YouTube, and with me being literally an organization fanatic and just aesthetic stunning queen, I figured I had to make this video for you guys. So I'm showing you guys, first of all, how I organize my iOS 14, showing you all the tips, the tricks, the insides and outs, and then also because I haven't done one since I had my iPhone 6, I'm doing a what's on my iPhone XS. If you're new to my channel, I'd love for you to stick around. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. It really means a lot to me and supports my channel. I do a lot more lifestyle, fashion, and health related content. I do lots of vlogs. That's kind of the main thing that I do just because I am a university student, so I also vlog a lot about productivity and my life. My Instagram's always linked down below. It's just at Vanessa Tiiu. I post lots of fashion and lifestyle related content on there. I'd love for you to follow me, but let's literally just hop right into this because I need to show you guys my organization. My inner organization freak is just like popping out of me right now, so let's just start. First off, if you have no idea what's going on, didn't even know there was a new update. iOS is the Apple software update. They updated it on their iPads as well as their iPhones. If you don't know how to update your phone, I'm just going to show you real quick. I'm sure that you do know the ins and outs, so I'll put a little timestamp and you can just skip to the different parts that you do want to watch. But basically all you want to do is go into settings, go into general, and then up at the top under about there's software update. It'll show you whether you have the update or not. You should have it if you haven't updated your phone and if you have a new enough phone, and all you have to do is press update. Some people have been saying it takes about 2 hours. For me personally, it only took about 10 minutes. After you update your phone, you're obviously going to notice a few new things. I'm actually going to show you what my phone was like before I did all of my customization and edits and stuff. This was my home screen before. This was my second page. I didn't have everything super organized. I just kind of had it color-coded kind of, and then like some folders here and there. But you're gonna notice that if you swipe all the way over, you have this new thing called your apps library, and basically Apple has just organized all of your apps into folders that they think kind of go together. You can't get rid of this page. It is there forever now. Yeah, that is what mine looked like before I did my beautiful customizations. Before I show you guys my customizations, the first thing that you're going to want to do is download 2 apps if you haven't already. The first one is called Widgetsmith. This is what is going to allow you to create that super gorgeous, amazing organization that you've been seeing everywhere. Or there's another one as well, it's called Color Widgets. I personally don't like it quite as well, but after you download Widgetsmith, what you're gonna wanna make sure is that you have the app shortcuts. Your phone already comes built in with shortcuts. It's an Apple given app, so unless you deleted it, you won't have to re-download it. Mine was just in this little Apple log folder right there. Now I'm gonna show you guys my phone after all of my organization. I left my home screen just as it was before. I might change it, I'm not sure yet. But when you first open my phone, this is what the screen looks like. So I kind of chose this calm sort of brown green aesthetic. I might change it up, I'm not sure, but right now I really like this. Obviously we can tell from my room that's kind of my color aesthetic. And then I just have one more page and then obviously the app library. So I kept it pretty simple and I only have the 2 pages. I'm actually going to insert some pictures here of some more aesthetic screens that you guys sent me of your own that I really loved, just to give you some inspo before I show you how to customize your page. So the first thing, like I said, you need to download Widgetsmith. If you've done that already, great, let's get started. So you'll see that I have on my screen some of these widgets like the calendar, some pictures, the sunset, sunrise, and a little to-do list. After you've downloaded the Widgetsmith app, to add a widget, all you have to do is click on any app, edit home screen, and up in the left top corner you'll see a little ad and you can go to search widgets. So all you have to do is type in Widgetsmith and you can choose which size you want from small, medium, or large. So for the sake of doing this, I'm just gonna click a medium one to show you guys what it looks like. So once that's there, it'll just be a blank widget because obviously you've never made one before. So then you can tap on the app and open up your widgets and it'll show you any of the widgets that you made. So for this one, we're making a medium one. So you wanna just click add widget and then you can go into that medium, whatever number widget it is. Click on it and click on it again and it gives you a bunch of different options. So there's time, date, custom, which you can choose a photo, calendars, reminders, health and activity, and then the astronomy ones at the bottom. So let's just do the basic calendar one because I think it's really pretty. So this is one that I didn't end up going with, but I thought was really nice. So you can change up the font, colors, etc. Basically customize it to however you want. And that's one thing that I really like about iOS 14 is it's really personable and really customizable. So you can really make your phone your own, which is something that you could never really do before. I mean, you could, there was hacks and ways that you could change stuff, but like nobody ever really did it. It reminds me of like iPhone 4s to be honest, but way more pretty and way more aesthetic. So I personally love the New York font and then I just have it as the white font color with the cream background color, but you can do any sort of font colors that you want. They give you their own presets, but then there's also the option that you can do a custom font color, so you legit can do whatever color you want. Same with background, they have their presets, but then you can do whatever custom color you want. You could also do a border color. I chose to not have any borders just because I don't like the way that it looks. And then you click save and that is it. So when you go to add the widget, you want to go click edit widget and then click on whatever widget number you named it or whatever widget number it automatically gave it. And there you'll have your widget. So you do the same thing with the smaller, large ones, and then you can play around with them however you want. A fun little thing that I think a lot of people don't know about the widgets is you can actually hide stuff behind them. So for example, behind my aesthetic calendar, I have my actual calendar and it shows me what I have for that day, like the events that I've added into my actual calendar. And then likewise to my little sunset one, I have my battery percent down there. So if you want to know how to add something, basically just hold edit your home screen and all you want to do is drag the one that you want to be on top over top of your other widget. So for example, I'm just going to put my to-do list over that Tuesday one we just made. You just put it right over top, click done, and then you'll have that option to scroll, which is really nice. The next thing that I'm gonna show you guys how to do is how to create the cute little pictures like I have on top of my app. So what you actually need to have downloaded is shortcuts. You're just gonna go open shortcuts and add a new shortcut. You're gonna add an action and then you're gonna add scripting, and once you open that up it'll come to this page and you'll want to open an app. Then you can type in whatever app that you want to add as your little cover photo. So for me personally right now I have all the ones that I want, so I'm just going to add photos just to show you guys how it works. You're gonna click those three little dots and then name it whatever you want. So I just keep the names the same as how it is on the phone, and then add to home screen, type the name in again of how you want it to appear on your home screen, click the little image, and then you can click choose photo. So I saw a lot of people saying that like you have to have your photo specifically in its own album. You don't have to do that. You can just click photo and add your photo. So for fun, let's just do this one. You can rearrange the size to however you want it. Click choose, click add, click done, and then when you go to your home screen, there it is right there, the cute little photo. How I started is I cleared all of my apps from the home screen and I put them all into the app library, and then there's nothing on your home screen, so you can feel free to add whatever you want however you want. I personally feel like that is the basics of how I did my iOS 14. I didn't really do too much fancy stuff. I really like keeping things simple, and so that is kind of how I organized mine. I got all of the photos for my little covers from Pinterest, and I actually made you guys a little Pinterest board if you want to do the same photos as me. So it's just under my board called Moods, and then you'll find it right there, widgetsmith, and it has all of the photos that I used and future ones that I might change it to. So if you guys want to do that, you can use the same photos as me. I will leave that there so you guys can go check that out. I think my biggest tip for customizing your iOS 14 is just to pick a color palette and stick to it. If you're wanting that really aesthetic kind of cohesive look, you're gonna want to pick maybe like 3 colors and kind of find pictures all within the same relative colors, and then it looks really nice and really cohesive and really aesthetic. That's kind of just what I did. Green and cream were my two main colors, and then you could see there's a few kind of other subtle colors. But I'm actually gonna go into doing a what is on my iPhone now. So if you just wanted to know how to customize your iPhone, feel free. But if you want to kind of see some of the apps that I use for school and just the apps that are on my phone, I'd love for you to stick around because that is what I'm going to do now. We're going to start with my homepage and just what I have there. So obviously I have the widgetsmith that has the calendar and the day, and then my actual calendar that has my scheduled events in it. I'm not going to go into super detail of all the apps because a lot of them are just basics, but I also have two other widgetsmiths. One that is just this cute little photo that says taking care of yourself is productive. I thought that was really cute, and that's something that I really live by, is like self-care is something you need to really have and do a lot in order to stay productive and be productive. The other one that I have is just the sunset sunrise widget, as well as I have my phone battery percent in there. My phone is going to die soon. I also have mail, clock, settings, Gmail, weather, messenger, app store, and web on my homepage. And then at the bottom I've always had messages, WhatsApp, Instagram, and phone, and I've had that since I had, I think, my iPhone 4. I just like keeping those four there at the bottom, so I customized the icons just on Canva and then made them the shortcut like all my other apps. On my second page I have two widgetsmiths. I just have this really cute little to-do list because I love keeping a to-do list going. Having school, doing YouTube, and starting up a business is a lot, and so there's a lot to keep track of, so having a to-do list is really nice for me. And then just another cute little picture widgetsmith. So starting at the top, I have photos, camera, FaceTime, and Spotify, all of which are pretty self-explanatory. You can follow me on Spotify. My Spotify is just at Vanessa Tiiu. I don't use Apple Music. I love Spotify and creating playlists, so if you want to follow me on there, go ahead. Also, like I said, Instagram down below. My Instagram is just at Vanessa Tiiu. I post almost daily on there. I post daily on my stories, but I love Instagram as well. Then going down on the left side, I have this little folder called School. And so basically this is all my productivity apps. My school uses Outlook for email, so I just have that. And then obviously Drive, Student Canvas, because that's a platform that my school uses, my transit app, and then I love this app. It's called My Homework. It's actually linked with my MacBook as well, which is really, really nice. So basically I add all of my homework tasks, whether it's reading, whether I have a test coming up or a worksheet due or a little quiz, everything goes into this My Homework app, and I find it so useful, and I can just check off the task once it's done. And like I said, it's linked to my computer as well, so that is so nice to kind of have, whether I'm on my phone or I'm on my computer, all of my tasks are on both devices. Next, I have this little app called Flora, and it is a productivity timer. I absolutely love this because it basically makes you stay off of your phone. So once you start the timer, it won't let you go on any other app. So it's really good for focusing because your phone is your worst enemy when you're trying to study or do any sort of homework. So I love this app. You can set it for any time that you want in increments of 5 minutes. And then you can also add friends. So I have my boyfriend and some of my friends on here, and we do little study parties, and it's so cute and I love it. But you can basically grow your own garden. So with every time that you do, you can grow a plant, and basically if you go on your phone or go on an app while the timer is on, you'll kill the plant. And you also have the option to actually pay and plant a real tree, which I absolutely love. I think it's so cute and just really helpful. And then next I have TikTok. Obviously you can follow me on there. I post a lot of health stuff. I haven't been posting quite as much, but I love TikTok, and yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. Facebook, Poshmark. Flip is basically my grocery app. So what I can do on here is price match. I've talked about it before, but price matching is your student lifesaver. You will save so much money if you price match. So Flip has all of my local flyers, and I can just save them, save price matches. It's so easy, it's amazing. I also have LifeSum. This is my calorie tracker. If you guys have been here for a while, I've been trying to gain weight, so it's really good for me to track my calories and just, I know some people don't like tracking calories, but for me personally, I struggle to gain weight, so I use LifeSum, a little calorie tracker and nutrient tracker, and I love it. And then next, I just have Starbucks, obviously. So these are just some of my really go-to apps, and I probably go to Starbucks like once a week, so I figure it was good to put it in that page. And then next I have Edit. So these are all of my photo editing fun apps. So we have Unfold, which I don't use that much, but it is for stories. So yeah, if I ever want to do any fun stories, that's what that is. VSCO, I think everybody by now knows what VSCO is. I have Snapseed, which I basically just use to spot edit. So there's this tool called the selective tool, and that's the one that I use the most, and you can like change the brightness, contrast, saturation, and structure of like a certain point in the photo, and I find that really useful. We also have Boomerang, obvious, which actually helps me to plan my feed. So it integrates your actual Instagram feed once you log in, and it'll have your Instagram feed there, and then you can add squares and plan your future feed, which is so helpful for me. And then next is Layout, which I don't really use, so I don't really know why I have it downloaded. Facetune, I mainly just use that for whitening up photos, which is really nice. Prequel is a video editing app that I don't really use anymore. And then Pinterest, as you guys already saw, I love Pinterest. It's just at Vanessa Tiiu. I use it literally all the time. I have so many boards, one of my favorite apps. We have Fonto, which I use that for my thumbnails. So all of the text and stuff that you guys see, I use from Fonto. We have We Heart It, which is really similar to Pinterest. Photo editor, I don't actually know why that's there. I don't use it. I probably should delete it. Lightroom, I use all the time for editing my photos. It is my main source of photo editing. I have my own presets, and yeah, I edit all of my photos for Instagram here. Probably my favorite photo editing app. IGTV, which I've never actually done one, but I have it just in case I ever wanted to. Camera Connect is for my Canons, so I can airdrop all of my photos directly from my camera to my phone if I ever wanted to do that. Retouch, oh my gosh, I love this app so much. So basically you can edit out things that are unwanted in your apps. So for example, I'm just going to show you it on this text. So you can quick repair or object removal, whatever, but basically swipe and it'll get rid of whatever that you want gone in your photo, and that's really helpful because sometimes you'll take a photo in a great place, there's something in the background that's really ugly, so you want to get rid of it. And that is it for that. Let's see what we have here. I think I showed you guys all of those. Some more of my apps that I didn't show you guys. I have AnyList, and basically this is my grocery list. It's literally just a list app. Super helpful, super easy. I also have Grailed, SBC, Urban Outfitters, just some shopping apps. YouTube, obviously. I don't see YouTube Studio. Oh. YouTube Studio is really helpful for just my YouTube videos and easily replying to your guys' comments and stuff like that. I have Clash on here, but I don't really play it all that much. And yeah, I think that is basically it for what's on my iPhone and all of my apps. I hope you guys enjoyed this little how to customize your iOS 14 and seeing what mine looks like, and just I hope you guys have fun customizing it because it's actually really fun to just sit down and kind of make it really pretty. It does take a little bit of time, so just bear that in mind. Some people have said it took them like 3 hours. It took me about an hour, hour and a half-ish. But that's because I was playing around with a bunch of features. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next video. It is going to be a vlog. I'm really excited. It's going to be a little productivity school vlog. So I hope you guys stay tuned, and I love you all so much. Bye.